Hello everybody, it is me, GamePenguin21, and today, well, this is stupid and a little upsetting, but, this audio wasn't actually meant for this channel, oddly enough. Yeah, so if you may or may not know, I had a little bit of a bit part in Sanity's video on weird gaming ads. There was supposed to be me doing 3 different parts, or a few different parts, but, I forgot to send some of my audio as well as the video because I only did about 3 out of the stuff that I wanted to. And I also fucked up in the sense of I didn't do my intro properly because I cut off me saying, "Hello, my name is GamePenguin21 here." So there's that. Cool, that will forever live on his channel, and my stuff will forever be problem. And yeah, as you could tell, I'm not really writing out this intro because the video is premiering today. But I wanted to make this video to just use up the last of the audio that I actually recorded for it. So consider this like the lost part of the lost art of video game ads. So, yeah. This was the audio that I recorded for something that I wanted to title the memes section. And we'll get into that in a second here. But the memes section was basically just about how gaming memes have become now more marketing material. So you'll hear me ramble on about that for the rest of this video. Just this intro was recorded after the fact because, well, I mean, Sanity already released the video, and I wanted to use up the rest of this audio. So, there's that. In any case, I'm just going to leave you with past me talking about memes and adding for the next 15 minutes, I think. And, well, I'll see you in the next Salt video. Peace off. But surely, throughout this whole thing, you might have realized that these weird ads have always been around, even back in the early days. But what is the more modern equivalent of some of these ads? Well, there is obviously a lot of them. But I would say that the more important one, as of at least right now in the social media era, is what I'm going to call meme marketing. Now, what is meme marketing? Well, for those of you who are not as terminally online as me, memes are basically the little bite-sized things that you see people post, like images and message boards and all that other stuff. The things that get passed around like the best joint in the bar. Because I guess we're smoking weed in the bar. But the thing with that is that it's fairly straightforward once you understand it, where memes and those sorts of like little shareable things tends to be like very easy marketing. Sometimes it can be associated with a YouTuber, sometimes it can be associated with other things. And that's why people like, if you've ever done like influencer marketing or have seen your favorite influencer pushing out like ads or ad reads for specific products, that's technically them doing meme marketing. So I say, I guess, more influencer marketing than meme marketing, but memes also do stuff. So yeah, I think one of the earliest examples of this obviously was the catchphrases and things in various marketing campaigns. Things like it doesn't even need to have to be in the marketing campaign. Like I said before, the Nintendo Don't thing, that whole thing became a meme. But there was also other classic ones, such as "Excuse me, Princess" and "Bombs," where you immediately start thinking of like the Zelda's CD stuff. But they're CDI, the console. There's also other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head. But there was also the very famous, like, "I've fallen and I can't get up" line from, like, I think, like Life Alert or something like that, which was memed to hell and back and was used in various memes. And that's kind of what I mean, where it's, like, very prevalent in advertising where these sorts of things happen. But obviously, I can't do this without talking about maybe one of the earliest forms of actual meme marketing, where it wasn't created by a marketing team, but it was created by like the community around the actual thing, and that being Can It Run Crisis. Can It Run Crisis has run for a long-ass time. Obviously, been saying since the Crisis days, but Can It Run Crisis was like the, quote, benchmark for PC gaming at the time. And it was made because Crisis was using all of this technology and all of these things that essentially made it very hard to play, even on the systems at the time. And even on systems today, it can tend to struggle depending on stuff because of the way that it got programmed and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But Can It Run Crisis is probably the earliest form of, like, meme marketing. And then you also have every one of the memes and the fan arts that eventually get created because of certain things, for things like Undertale and Goat Mom and things like I would like to say Call of Duty and their sorts of stuff. Maybe Team Fortress 2 probably has a lot of meme marketing around it as well. And it's insane to me how the company that makes it didn't really need to spend that much on marketing material, maybe making a few trailers here and there. But once they got the ball rolling and people liked the design of the characters and stuff, they just decided to just fucking run with it and just made it happen. Because, obviously, why not? I would say the people that are still kind of perpetuating this whole meme marketing thing outside of like regular brands and stuff that have branded Twitter accounts and things like that tends to be a couple of individuals, one that made Buckshot Roulette, the other one that made the Ultra Kill things. So a lot of New Blood interactive developers and the publisher themselves really do it, as well as Postal or specifically Running with Scissors. So again, just to explain both of these, Running with Scissors is probably the guys who made Postal, and they're the dudes who just lean into everything that seems to be crass and whatnot. They're the ones who made Postal 4, No Regrets, as well as Postal 2 and 1, which got into a massive amounts of controversy at the time because, again, it was people going postal, which is insane. And they're the ones that, like, literally lean into this stuff. And they love doing that absurd, just ridiculous stuff because they don't care. They're also, like, another early example would probably have to be, like, GTA and Rockstar back in the day when they made things like Manhunt and stuff, where they just didn't give a shit. You know, because they didn't care who they offended or who they did it. And that kind of became the meme in and of themselves. And when the company leans into the meme, 9 times out of 10, people actually appreciate it because they know how to take a joke with that. But what about New Blood Interactive and people with Buckshot Roulette? Well, with Buckshot Roulette, you have the entirety of things like 1,000 lives, 0 blanks, may God help us all type stuff, or the one where they line up a bunch of beers and it's like, it's been a long day. That's very meme worthy. And then you also have New Blood Interactive, who has things like Mortis as well as butt plug support. I'm going to say that again. Butt plug support. Does your game have butt plug support? I thought not. And that really goes to show that these sorts of ads and, like, things really do tend to work because you obviously think about that. And more often than not, branding and meme-related things are very shareable today. And it's just funny and wild to me how you could have these whole meme-worthy stuff and, you know, actually sell a good product and make a fuck ton of money. It's not like people will just, like, look at these sorts of meme games or make some sort of a fake game that completely and utterly doesn't exist or doesn't reflect the gameplay of the actual game at all and clearly does not sell the product that is being told there, but tells an interesting story because they want to get your money. And, you know, it's like a freeware game and they spend all this money to make a completely fake game instead of making an actual full-on game that has... Yeah, expect a sequel of weird mobile ads. So I really hope that Sanity puts this in, or I put this in, because I think it'd be really funny. But, yeah. Anyway, meme marketing and all that other good stuff. Advertising is weird, and this is coming from someone who has tried to work actively in the industry and has gotten at least some moderate success. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my load blown, and probably need to clean up afterwards. So, yeah. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching my section, and back to you, Sanity.